I'm-H-A-P-P-Y. I'm-H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm-H-A-P-P-Y.
I know I am, I'm sure I am. He's H-A-P-P-Y.
Fig, you'll never guess who's having that bed.
Who?
It was a shock to me, I can tell you. I just hope we'll be safe, that's all.
Safe? Who is he?
He's from the prison.
Are you sure?
Yes, I saw these two men walking down the corridor. At first I thought they were holding hands, and then I saw the handcuffs.
That must have been a relief.
A relief? He's got a warder with him. That means he's a hard case, and he's going to be in that bed opposite us.
Well, so what?
So what? What are we going to do? Shouldn't we hide our valuables?
Look, just because he's from prison, there's no need to panic. Just treat him like anyone else. I find if you treat people reasonably, they respond in a reasonable manner.
You're right, Fig. What am I thinking of? After all, he's a human being, just like the rest of us.
Of course he is, Norman. And when he comes in here, the first thing we will do is offer him the warm hand of friendship. Then we'll hide our valuables. Hello. Name's Figgis. Roy Figgis.
Oh, Bright. Harry Bright.
Hello, Harry. Welcome to God's waiting room.
What?
What you in for?
7 years.
No, I mean... What's wrong with you?
Oh, pains in the stomach.
Well, you've come to the right place. They're very good on stomachs here. Not so hot on open heart surgery, but you can't have everything, can you? What are they going to do?
Give me a barium meal.
A barium meal?
Well, what? I mean, what's it like?
Do you want the good news first or the bad news?
What do you mean?
Well, the good news is there's only one course.
What's the bad news?
It's like swallowing wet concrete.
Oh.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, he can't stand these places.
I can't stand the smell.
That's the disinfectant. They say it kills all known germs and some you've never even heard of. Well, why don't you wait in the corridor?
I've got to keep an eye on him, haven't I?
Well, you can watch through the glass. I must say, you don't look well at all. You've gone quite pale.
I do feel a bit queasy.
Well, let me get you a chair. You'll be all right. Just put your head between your knees.
Hello. You the new boy?
Yeah.
My name's Glover, Archie Glover.
Oh, Harry Bright.
Nice to meet you, Harry. Nervous?
Yeah, well...
Don't be. You get nervous, the muscles tighten up, makes things difficult. Never lose that smile, Harry. That's what pulled me through. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. Do you play Scrabble?
Sure, yeah. I play all the board games. Scrabble, Monopoly, backgammon, chess.
Chess?
Yeah.
We must have a game sometime. That's what I've missed in here. Companionship. Civilized companionship. I mean, these two are all right, but they lack that fine intellectual edge. They don't stimulate me. I can see that you and I are going to be friends, Harry.
I see you two are getting to know each other.
That's right, Figgis. Harry and I are going to have a lot in common.
Bright, the doctor wants to see you now.
Well, I say he has to go. I mean, they can't expect us to share a room with him. We don't even know what he's done.
Well, perhaps it's not too serious.
Not too serious. You don't get 7 years for defacing library books, Norman.
Well, I don't think we should complain. He likes it here, especially after solitary.
Solitary? Do you mean to say he's been in solitary? Did you hear that, Figgis? Well, that does it. He's probably stir-crazy.
Well, I think we should try and help him.
Oh, do you, Norman? Well, don't come complaining to me if you get mugged on the way to the washroom.
No, Norman's right. We just can't turn our backs on him.
Don't worry, Figgis. I don't intend to.
I mean, we don't know what's turned him into a criminal. I mean, it could be his environment, a broken home, even the Tory party. But perhaps if he got a chance to mix with a clean, living, upstanding type like you, Archie, it could change his whole way of life.
Well, you may be right there, Roy, but I'm afraid it's too late for that. I have no intention of sharing a room with him. Mr. Thorpe, I wish to make a complaint.
Oh, not another one, Glover.
I am not sharing a room with a social misfit. Someone who, by his conduct, has proved himself to be beyond the very pale of civilized society.
One moment, Clover. I know that Figures has his faults, but isn't that putting it a bit strong there?
I'm not talking about Figures. I'm talking about the man in that bed there. A man who we now know to be a convicted criminal.
Oh, I see. Let me explain something to you, Clover. That man is a patient and I'm a doctor. Whatever he's done is no concern of mine. I treat the sick. I don't make moral judgments. I never have done. I follow my calling, and my calling is to heal. And I'm going to give that man the same care and attention I gave you.
Poor devil.
Understand that, Figures?
Mr. Thorpe, I must warn you that if you continue with this, I may be forced to discharge myself.
Don't raise my hopes like that, Clover. It's not fair.
But supposing he becomes violent?
Well, that's hardly likely. Mr. Bright sent for a series of exploratory tests. You'll be under sedation most of the time.
Yeah, be tranquilised like them tigers in the safari park. I read a case about them the other day. Bit this bloke's head off.
That's enough, Figures.
But look, we don't even know what he's done.
Just relax, Clover. Remember the words of the immortal W.S. Gilbert. When a felon's not engaged in his employment or maturing his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man. There you are, Harry. Now, I'd like you to come for some further tests.
Are you talking about me?
Talking about you? Of course we weren't, were we?
Oh, yes, you were. You were speculating about me, weren't you? You want to know what I'm inside for.
We don't want to know what you're inside for, do we?
Oh, come on. It's perfectly all right, you know. It's quite natural to speculate when a criminal comes onto the ward.
Criminal? Who said anything about a criminal? Now, come along, Harry.
I don't mind telling you what I'm in for.
But we don't want to know. What are you in for, Harry?
I'm in for killing this bloke in a brawl.
Yes. Well, if you'd just like to come this way.
Just a minute. You're not going to leave me alone with him.
Oh, that's all right, sir. He's under sedation. He won't give you no trouble. The truth is, we just can't stand these places.
You want to know how it happened, don't you?
No. No, I don't want to know how it happened. Harry, it's none of my business. Live and let live. That's what I say.
It was self-defense.
I'm sure it was self-defense, Harry.
I used to work in this club, see? I was a bouncer, but I wasn't violent. I just used to lean on people.
Lean on people? Well, there's nothing wrong with leaning on people. I mean, you have to lean on people if you're a bouncer.
I mean, do I look like the sort of bloke who would do a thing like that?
Last person I'd expect, Harry. I was only saying so a moment ago.
Life is sacred to me.
I can see that, Harry.
He fell on his own knife.
Clumsy. Falling on his own knife.
He just came looking for trouble.
Well, he certainly found it.
The police wouldn't believe me. But you believe me, don't you, huh?
Oh, yes. Yes, I believe you, Harry. I mean, I think there are far too many innocent people in prison anywhere.
So you believe that I'm innocent?
Oh, yes. I can see that you're innocent. I can tell just by looking at you.
So you'll help?
What?
Help me to escape?
Escape?
Yeah. All you've got to do is nip down the television room and leave the window open.
But, how are you going to get there?
Well, I shall get out of this window. Along the ledge, into the television room, put some clothes on and scarper. It's simple, isn't it?
Simple but effective, Harry. It's a wonderful idea, supposing you fall.
Well, I shan't bounce, shall I? All right, off you go. I knew you was the one I could depend on. You've been about a bit, haven't you? You know what's what.
Oh, yes, I know what's what, Harry.
And you know what happens if you cross somebody when they've got friends on the outside.
They get leaned on, Harry.
Right.
Well, not another window open. There seems to have a fetish for fresh air around here. It's the same in the TV room. Window wide open. It was freezing in there till I closed it.
No, whatever. You haven't closed the window in the TV room?
Yes, why?
Oh, my God. No, I'm done for.
Well, what are you so scared about? Is it Harry? Wait a minute, where is he?
He's out on the ledge.
Out on the ledge? I'm going to get the water.
No, don't do that, Figgis. You see, I'm an accessory before, after, and during the fact.
You mean you're helping him to escape?
Well, of course I'm helping him to escape, because if I didn't help him, he was going to lean on me. And if he didn't lean on me, his friends were going to lean on me. And when they lean on you, they really lean, Figgis. So please go and open that window.
But I can't. Norman's in there watching the television.
Oh, trust that little pipsqueak to get in the way.
Well, we can't leave him out there, Archie. He's not a bleeding tomcat. I can't see him, Archie.
Fig!
What's the matter, Norman?
You'll never guess what I've seen at the window.
Well, of course we can't. We've no idea.
It was this apparition.
Well, I certainly don't know how he got there. An apparition?
Yes. I fell asleep in front of the television, and when I woke up, there it was, looking at me. A figure in white, arms outstretched, in silent supplication.
A figure in white? In silent supplication? You know what you've just seen, Norman? An angel.
An angel?
Oh, don't be frightened to say the word, Norman.
But that's impossible.
Why is it? Why shouldn't an angel come to Norman Binns? It's always the humblest who will raise the highest. Anyone can see you've just undergone a spiritual experience. It's a privilege afforded to very few in this life. Make a note of the date and the time, Archie. The first sighting of the Binns angel.
But why me?
You've obviously been chosen as some divine instrument. Now, come on, get back into bed. You look shagged out.
What are you all doing out of bed? What's the cause of all this excitement?
Doctor,
Norman has just seen an angel.
Norman's just seen a what?
An angel.
An angel? In here?
No, at the window of the TV room.
Oh, I see. No, I'm afraid we're going to have to change your tablets again.
Oh, I see. Skeptical. Typical reaction of a man of science. If you can't see it or touch it, you don't believe it.
Figgis, what would an angel be doing perched outside the television room window at this time of night?
Perhaps he was resting his wings.
I want to hear no more talk of angels. If this gets down to geriatrics, they'll all be going gaga.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Norman, old chap, of course I believe you. You thought you saw an angel. Well, that's not such a bad thing. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's to your credit. But it wasn't there, Norman. An angel is simply part of the rich imagery of the Bible. It don't exist, Norman.
No, Doctor.
And you certainly wouldn't see one here. It's simply a figment of your imagination. Do you understand?
Yes, Doctor.
Good. Now try and get some sleep.
Roy, you know that figment of my imagination is back at the window again.
I know I am, I'm sure I am. I hate it, thinking what? I'm sure I am. H-A-P-P-Y.
How you feeling, Harry?
I'm perished.
I'm not surprised. It must have been freezing out there on that ledge.
Yeah, it was. If I ever find out who closed that window...
It was me, Harry.
You?
And what are you going to do about it?
Careful, Figgis.
Harry doesn't frighten me. I've just been talking to the warder. He's not a killer. He's just a common tea leaf.
What? You mean he's never leaned on anyone?
Never leaned on anyone in his life. He's a wheels man.
What's a wheels man?
He drives the getaway car.
But he was in solitary.
That's because the rest of the gang kept picking on him. It was his fault they got caught. He insisted on fastening his safety belt before he drove off. You see, Harry is a little on the timid side. You could terrorise him with a balloon on a stick.
You mean you're not a killer? Just a thief?
Well, don't sound so disappointed, Norman.
I see. Timid, are you? Well, all I've got to say is this. I don't know what it was that made me open that window. Some misguided sense of pity. Some mistaken belief in your innocence, I'm not sure. But once bitten, twice shy, Bright. If I find you threatening or frightening anyone again, you'll have me to deal with.
I can't understand what made you do it. The warder says you've only got a year left to go. I mean, why risk losing your remission?
Oh, you don't understand, Figgis. It's been a long time. I've missed things.
And what sort of things?
Well, you know what sort of things.
Oh, those sort of things. Why don't you go back to bed, Norman?
I don't want to.
Warm, soft embrace of a woman.
Yes, quite.
And she's missed me, too.
Oh, I'm sure she has, Harry.
And, you see, now she's stopped coming to see me altogether, and I'm getting worried. I've got to see her before it's too late. She's living not far from you, and I thought that, well, you know, if I nipped out, I could be back in the morning.
Oh, I don't know about that, Harry.
Oh, look, she's not getting any younger. We want to start a family.
Yeah, you've got a point there. Not the sort of thing you can do on visiting day.
You cover for me, and I promise I'll be back in the morning.
What do you say, Norman?
No, I don't trust him.
You just haven't forgiven him for not being a murderer, just a thief. Look, when you saw him at that window, you thought he was an angel. Now, didn't that strike you as being strangely ironic?
How do you mean?
Well, there's good in all of us, Norman, and Harry's a sort of fallen angel, and it's your Christian duty to help him.
But he only wants to go home for a bit of...
Norman! That remark is not worthy of you. I think we were meant to help him. That angel was not a figment of your imagination. It was a sign. I think we were meant to save his marriage, to show that we trust him, to give him back his self-respect.
Well, I hadn't thought of it like that.
But what about Archie?
Don't worry. You leave Archie to me. Archie, it's about Harry.
Yes?
He wants to go home and see his wife, just for a few hours, and I said we'd turn a blind eye.
Well, I'm not going to turn a blind eye, Figgis.
But he's worried about her. Surely you can show a little consideration.
A little consideration? He's a criminal, Figgis. He should have thought about his wife before. Crime does not pay.
It does for him. He made 100,000 on his last job.
I don't care what he made. How much?
100,000, and he did say he'd show his appreciation.
What?
Oh, but you're right. I shouldn't have allowed myself to be tempted. I was weak, Archie.
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly, Figgis.
Oh, I wish I had your strength, Archie. Your rigid sense of right and wrong.
Oh, shut up, Figgis. I'm thinking.
After all, it is stolen money.
We could knot the sheets together and lower him down.
What?
Well, that's what we used to do at Blindell's. After all, he's going to be back in a few hours. And, you know, I'm beginning to feel sorry for the poor devil.
But, Archie...
Look, if we can't help a fellow who's down on his luck, what sort of chaps are we?
Where are you going?
I'm going to strip the beds.
Where's the warder?
He's chatting up the nurses.
Well, come and let me take the strain.
I hope it's going to be long enough.
So do I.
Someone's coming!
What? Archie!
What's going on now? Why has this bed been moved?
He didn't want to be near the window.
But he likes being near the window.
No, he's feeling the night air, Doctor. He's not feeling well.
Oh.
I think he's fading fast.
Glover's been fading fast for years. I don't think there's any grounds for anti-optimism. Good Lord, the bad move.
Yes, they've oiled the wheels. I have complained about it.
Oh.
Look, Glover, I don't think... What are you two doing sitting on the bed? How many times have I told you about that? Get off at once. I see. So you've helped him to escape. You've gone too far this time, Figgis. I'm going to tell the warder.
Could I have a few words in private, Doctor? He's been in prison for over 4 years, Doctor. That's a long time.
I know how he feels, Figgis. I've been here for 5.
Well, what we've done is sort of give him a passionate leave. He was missing his wife. He was missing his home comforts.
We can't just turn him loose. He might be out there mugging an old lady.
He's not like that, Doctor.
Will be missed.
Doctor, the prisons of this country are filled to overflowing. They won't miss one.
Well, the prisons may be filled to overflowing, Figgis, but that's no reason for you to start emptying them. No, I've got to report him.
Mr. Thorpe, you've got 2 choices. Either you can be a warm, compassionate human being and turn a blind eye, or you can be the stern, harsh face of authority and shout, "Officer." The choice is yours.
Thank you, Figgis. Officer!
Don't do it, Doctor!
I've got to think of my reputation, Figgis.
May I quote a certain eminent member of the medical profession? My duty is to heal the sick. What that man has done is no concern of mine. Nobody's going to blame you for showing a little humanity, Doctor.
Figgis, I've not been here. You haven't seen me, but if he's not back tomorrow morning, I'll have your guts for garters.
And you'll use all heart.
Well done, boy. Look out. Did I hear somebody call me?
No.
What's happened? Something's wrong. I can smell it.
You're right, mate, you're right. It's Archie.
What?
Brace yourself.
You don't mean he's...
Snuffed it.
Oh, no.
Yes, Norman, but at least it was peaceful.
Shouldn't we send for the nurse?
Too late now. All he needs is the meat wagon. Wheels greased for silent running and a couple of body snatchers and plimsolls. We won't even know he's been here, except for a dent in the pillow in his Scrabble board.
Oh, my God.
Do you want to pay your respects? Give him a flower. Poor Archie. He always appreciated the perfection of a newly formed leaf.
I'm sorry. No disrespect. I'm beginning to feel queasy again. Oh.
Nice one, Roy.
I wasn't I'm innocent, I tell you.
Archie!
No! Oh, it wasn't me, officer, it was Figgis. Oh.
It's all right, Archie, he's come back.
Oh, what?
Harry's come back.
Has he? Oh, thank heavens. Has he got something for me? A package? Anything?
I don't think so.
Oh. Oh, well, he probably wants to give it to me personally.
Then you'd better hurry, because he's leaving.
What? Oh, hello, Harry. What did I tell you, Figgis? I told you he'd come back.
Yes, of course.
How was everything, Harry? All right?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
You didn't forget anything?
No, blimey, it doesn't been that long.
No, I meant your appreciation.
Yes, of course. Thanks very much, Archie.
Thank you, Harry.
Light, Archie?
I'm H-A-P-P-Y, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Oh yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. Yes, I'm H-A-P-P, H-A-P-P, only when I laugh. H-A-P-P-Y.